Now, I have toured a lot of homes here in Navarre, but I don't think I have ever showed you guys a property like this. This property has 2 houses on it, a 3-car garage, 2 different RV hookups, a pool, a barn, and over an acre of land, all within 10 minutes of the beach. Guys, this house is incredible. Let's go take a look. Now we are going to start over here by the street. I want you guys to just look at this compound. I can't even call it just a house. I mean, it's got a mother-in-law suite or a second home, whatever you want to consider it. It's 2 homes in one. Check this out. I've got to like go this far just to show you guys. Look at this. 3-car garage, 1 house on that side, another house right here. You can see the horse barn right there. Woo! You guys are in for a treat, so come along with me. We're gonna show you all of this stuff. And you know what's so cool about this property too? We'll talk about the cost of ownership and stuff at the end, but it's right next to the high school as well. In fact, if you were to go, if this home wasn't here, you could walk right to Navarre High School. Insane. I've never seen a property like this. Check this out. Oh, and you know what? There's another surprise too that I'll be showing you guys here in a minute that I haven't even talked about yet, but let's check this out. So I'm gonna go into the center of this thing. This is sort of the, I don't even know what you wanna call it, but it connects both of the houses and the garage. So we're gonna go in here instead of going in the front door of one of the homes. So we're calling this side the brick home. We're calling this side the gray home. So you've got this whole entry here that connects the 2. So if you've got mom and dad living with you or something like that, you can keep them in one house, and then, you know, you over here, or the kids, or whatever you want, a guest house. I mean, there's a lot with this. This is all screened in, which I like. Check this out. You've got this pool. You can have some nice chairs sitting right here. You've got, oh, the barn. I can't wait to show you that. In fact, I haven't even looked at the 2 extra rooms in there. It's got its own power, you know, metal roof, all of that. And then it's got an RV place over here. I'm going to show you another RV spot that they have on this property here in a little bit. Hopefully I don't forget it, because there is a lot to show you guys on this house. So we're going to start here in the brick home. We're just going to go through the sliding glass door right here. I imagine this is the one that's going to be used quite a lot, unless of course you're coming in from the 3-car garage. Isn't that crazy? Let me shut this here. This air conditioner is cranking, and it is warm in Florida as always. This is the kitchen. So this is the garage right here. I'll take you guys in there for a minute, or in a minute. We've got the raised ceilings, no popcorn in here. I like that. Popcorn ceilings knocked down. We got recessed lighting, nice tile floors. Last you a long time there. Got the washer dryer area, little pantry area here too. One of the bedrooms. I haven't even gone through this whole thing, so you guys are coming along with me. Oh, I didn't even realize this is it's got kind of an opening here. Like I said, I've not been through this. You guys are watching this with me in real time. So we got 2 vanities. I like the extra stuff up here. Big old soaking tub for those long days. And then a stand-up shower for those quick mornings. Oh, look at this. Oh man, yeah. Oh wait, the light turned off. I think maybe it's an automatic light or something. Yeah, I think it's going off of motion. But we've got these cool built-ins right here next to the commode. Let's check out what else I haven't seen yet. I should have gone through all of this before, but I kind of did a quick cursory walkthrough. But I was just so excited to share this with you guys. I just wanted to get in here. Holy cow. All right, so we've got another bathroom here. We'll be talking about pricing. We'll be talking about some cost of ownership stuff with the taxes, insurance, and what you need to know being this close to the water. Because guys, this is 10 minutes to the beach. In fact, when I go back outside, I will show you guys how close the main road is to get to the water. I mean, you're a straight shot. So here in the Navarre area, which is where we're at, you've got Highway 98 that runs through the entire corridor of the Emerald Coast. Well, you've got 87 runs north and south. It goes all the way up into Milton and comes all the way back. I mean, we are a stone's throw from 87, and 87 leads you right to Navarre Beach, literally right there to the bridge. All right, let's continue. So 10 minutes away from the beach, big, big, big deal. Look at this kitchen. Then you've got kind of another front door here. There's so many doors on this place. And then let's check out this garage. It looks like there's never even been a vehicle in here except for like this little tiny portion right here. Other than that, like this is clean. And you know what? I was gonna wait to show you guys some of the surprises, but I'm gonna show you a couple of them now. Well, this is cool. You do this so that you don't run into the wall. I like that. So we got a Rinnai hot water on demand. You turn the faucet on, it's warm within seconds. I love these things. I'm actually really jealous. I want to get one of these on my home. But check out this garage. We got a lot of extra room here. But look at this. What is this? What is this, Andrew? I don't know. By the way, if you are watching me for the very first time, thank you. As I'm going up here, I'll introduce myself. My name is Andrew, and I help people move to the Emerald Coast. So if you are curious about moving to this area, give me a call, text, email, carrier pigeon, however you'd like to get a hold of me. Look at this, guys. Now it's unfinished, but just think of the possibilities. Like, this is crazy. I have a little gym up here. We'll talk about some of that, some of the ideas that you've got, you know, little gym, hobby area. You know, there's a lot there. Now, it is not heated and cooled, so keep that in mind. If you are interested in this property, maybe throw some vents up there to cool that down. But it could be storage. It could be a little gym. It could be whatever you want it to be. It's an extra room. That was fun. We still have like a whole nother house to go over, the pool to go over, the barn to go over, a horse barn. Now, I've got some information on this horse barn because where we are at might not allow horses, but we're checking with the county. So I'll talk about that here at the end as well. I just want to show you guys everything first, and then we'll go into some of the details. Here, I'm gonna go through the back right here. Look at this. What? Listen, if you're living in Florida, having a pool, it's so nice. Now, you don't have to, but it is really, really nice. Give a little sneak peek into this horse barn / additional thing. And then, of course, we've got one of the RV spots. I'll take you over there here in a minute. Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. And then I'll save this. The kind of main home is what I'm kind of considering it, although both of them are pretty awesome. Got all of your pool equipment out here. Well, I was gonna show you if I could figure it out. There we go. Sometimes you gotta be smarter than the door there. Got your pool equipment right here. The AC for this home here. Now this has its own independent power. I know right now there's a bunch of bricks and stuff. I'll, couldn't remove that. That's not a big deal. We've got independent power. And this entire pad here, super tall. And the land here goes to where these bushes are. So these were just recently planted. Apparently they're going to grow very quickly. One of my weaknesses in real estate is not knowing anything about plants. It's a thing. The trees, if you ask me what kind of tree this is, I don't know. I've got a book on it. I need to read it. But apparently some of this is bamboo. And then there was another type that she said grows very quickly. So it'll kind of give it this like privacy from your neighbor back here. This is not part of the house. You can see the fence along here. That is part of the property. And so everything is fenced except for this little area here. You can absolutely fence it, just like they've done right here. You can kind of do whatever you want with it, or you can leave it to all of this shrubbery, these trees and stuff that'll be out here. Give yourself a little bit of privacy that way. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the barn while we're out here. I haven't even looked in this. I know there's 2 bonus rooms in this thing. I have not had a chance to pop my head in there. I kind of threw the drone around a little bit. Got a little risky. I was trying to get the drone inside of it, but I was getting a little nervous, so I did not end up going in. So let's take a peek. This thing looks new too. Holy cow. So it's all on concrete here. Now, when it comes to the barn, here's what we're trying to figure out. So here in Navarre, in order to have horses, if you're not in an HOA or a covenant and restriction area where it mentions the horses, you've got to be 2 acres. This is only 1.27 acres, I say only. It's so hard to find acreage here in Navarre in general. But this one is in a CC&R area, meaning they do have covenants and restrictions. Now, there's no HOA, it doesn't cost anything, but it doesn't mention the stables, or doesn't mention if you can have horses. And so we've got to call to the county to see if this is going to allow horses or not. We think it's going to, but this could be, whatever you want it to be. They did have horses here before, and then again, we're trying to figure out if I thought this was unlocked here. But I'll pop in here in a minute. I'll grab the keys from inside. Let's see if this side's unlocked. But you get these two individuals. This is all under its own electricity. Let's see if this one is unlocked. This one is. Okay, so they look identical. Turn on the light here. Okay, well, the light didn't do too much. So it's not completely finished here, but you can see it's got outlets. You can use this for a little clubhouse, little hangout for the kiddos, maybe an office, what have you. Now, I don't see any vents in here, so it would be kind of warm. We'll talk about some other uses of that as well once we get inside. Check this out. Guys, you know how hard this is to find in Navarre? This is crazy. I mean, we're 10 minutes to the water and we've got this structure here. We've got all of this extra room over here. And while we're out here, before we go into the other side of the home, I want to show you this other portion over here. So no HOA, 10 minutes to the water, 2 independent homes, 3-car garage. I'll give you guys the price in a minute. So we've got another gate right here. So if you've got, you know, another horse trailer, another RV, luckily you've got another hookup right here. Isn't this crazy? So you can park another RV here if it's another horse trailer maybe that has living quarters. You can do that. You've got this whole other portion out here, you know, for the horses to run, or, you know, assuming that the horses are allowed, that will adjust the price. So we'll be talking about that once we are done with this part of the home here. Let's go ahead and take a swing through. I like this deck. This is so cool. Just be sitting right here, enjoying your morning cup of coffee. That's pretty cool. A nice view of your neighbor. Pretty cool little neighborhood. It's really hard to find this with all this extra room. Most of these houses back here, that's how they are. They've got a little bit of acreage to them, but it's such a small pocket here in Navarre because we're so close to the water. More of our lots are kind of quarter acre to half an acre. For the most part, it's closer to half an acre, like 0.4, you know, 0.5 of an acre. It's pretty common here in Navarre. So getting 1.27 acres, crazy. 10 minutes to the beach, like literally from door to sand, 10 minutes. I'm not gonna drive and show you guys all of that. I threw it in Google. That's how quick it's going to be. Oh, here, let me flip this around while we're talking. So we got our living space here. It goes out to the pool. Again, no popcorn ceilings here. Got some recessed lighting. Very, very large kitchen, thick countertops. Look at that. Holy cow. We've got a whole bunch of other things we're gonna be talking about here too. So make sure you stick around for that. We'll be talking about some insurance, taxes, hurricane stuff that you'll need to know about. Man, look at this fridge, this is insane. I think this is one that you can like tap it. Well, maybe not, or I just don't know what I'm doing. That's probably the case, let's be honest. So we've got tile throughout here. Bathroom that goes outside. So if you're out at the pool, having a good old time, you want to come in here, shower off, throw your clothes in here. As you can see with the floor, you can absolutely get it all wet in here. It'll all be fine. So you got a stand-up shower there, commode, and then of course, large closet. And they got these built-ins everywhere. I love that. We see so often here in Florida, we just see like the wire hangers or wire shelves and stuff like that for a closet. All right, to get your bearings, this is the little door that I popped into at the start of the video. And this is your laundry room. Sort of laundry area. Of course, we got some extra storage right here. Pop some of this open. Let's take a look in here. Got another bathroom. Do have a little attic entrance right there. I'm not going to go up there and show you guys out. We've got our closet. Got coat closet. You guys know how much I love our coat closets here in Florida for that 3-week winter that we have. This is the additional bathroom here. Nice little tub insert. Oh, they even put some wainscoting up. That's kind of cool. And then the other room. Man, I almost think maybe the other house is kind of the primary, the brick one. Maybe this is sort of the add-on. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section below which one you think is kind of the main home. I think they're both great. This would be great for a lot of people. I mean, keep the kids separated. It feels like it's one house, but it's still separated so that you've got a little bit of that freedom from the other folks that you're co-living with. This will also be a really good spot for short-term rentals as well. You know, one of the big things that Airbnb is looking for nowadays is an experience. This is an experience, right? You've got two separate houses. You can rent them out individually or as a group. As far as I'm aware, there's no restrictions on that. I would have to go through all of the documents to make sure, but I don't think there's any, as far as Navarre itself, there's no restrictions in this part of Navarre. There is in other areas. Oh, and I didn't even realize there is another closet right here. So it's kind of cool. Let me flip this around and show you that. I didn't even see this one. Huh. So this is more probably your coat closet. Now I'm going to find a spot to prop up this camera so we can talk about some of the carrying costs, but I do want to give a big thank you to Kathy Spady. Hopefully I'm saying your last name right. Seems like an easy one, but you never know. But she's with Realty Solutions. This is her listing. Beautiful listing, so unique. As soon as this popped up, I called her immediately. I was like, Kathy, I've got to get in this house and show you guys this because we don't find any of this stuff. This is such a unique property. I've been doing this for so long. I've never seen anything with this many extras in Navarre. This is the kind of property that you would find in Milton, maybe Crestview, Defuniak Springs, Pace even. You might find this kind of property with all this extra land, all these extra goodies, but finding it here in Navarre, unheard of. I bet there's a dozen properties that are even similar to this in the entire area. Maybe there's a little bit more, but it is definitely very unique. It's not something you think of when you're thinking of Navarre, because most people that are going to Navarre, they're wanting the beach. So what's so cool about this is you get the beach and you get all the extras. So let's talk about some of that stuff, some of the other stuff that you need to know about with this property. Now, one of the really cool things about this property is so much of it is already taken care of for you. It doesn't look like you're gonna have any major components for quite a while. So let's talk about some of those things. I am gonna cheat and look at my notes as we go here. We've got, let's see, 19 by 14 unfinished bonus room above the garage. We showed you that. It's got the full staircase, electricity, and windows. We've got a 36 by 40 detached barn with its own 200 amp electrical service, 2 enclosed rooms with power. We've got the RV boat barn sort of area out back here, or to the side, depending on how you're looking at the home. Saltwater, fiberglass pool. So saltwater is especially cool. It's actually something that I kind of wish my pool was. I've got a standard chlorine pool. The advantage of a saltwater pool, it's a little bit better for your skin, it's a little bit better for your hair. So definitely kind of cool there that they've got saltwater here. Tankless water heaters were installed in 2024. Probably not gonna have an issue with those for quite a while, and knock on wood, of course. We've got the pool pump in 2026, the roof in 2026, the HVACs in 2026, termite bond on the property to protect you on that. You can keep that service ongoing. It's just a couple of $100 per year as long as you keep it going. Now, if you stop termite service, or you stop the bond service, you'll have to repay for them to come out here, do everything, refill all the bait stations, all of that, even if it has a short break-in time. So it's always a good idea when you're purchasing a property out here that you keep that termite bond going. I think I paid $250 a year for my property. This one might be a hair more expensive because of all the extra items and things that go with it, but it is a pretty low cost. We definitely have termites out here. They swarm. It's a good idea to have that protection on your home. Now, I do want to go over some cost of living stuff with you, but I've got to go outside to do this. Put on my glasses here because it is warm. Oh, I didn't even notice I have all these fans. Look at this. I can't put on glasses. Check this out. That's kind of cool, huh? Got another one over there. I wonder how much air those push out. I might have to turn those on here in a second. Some of the other things you can use this for, kind of came up with some ideas, with those 2 bonus rooms there. So depending on what we find out about the horses, this might become an extra hobby space or something like that. You can park cars up in there. You'd have to remove that little wooden piece that's kind of in the way over here. You can keep a couple of cars out there. So if you're a car collector, that could be kind of cool. Turn it into a little woodworking shop, maybe equipment storage, boat storage, any of your extra toys or anything like that could definitely go over there. Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to accept the horses. I think county code's going to say, yes, this is cool. In fact, this whole area, when you're driving around, you'll see signs for horseback riding and things. So I'm pretty confident they're going to be okay with it. We just got to get confirmation on that. One thing I always like to talk about is the cost of ownership of a property, especially when we're touring something like this. We've got to know, what is it going to cost? So number one, the price. It is currently listed at $690,000. I say currently listed that way because there's a chance they're actually going to raise the price. I know that's a little bit unheard of, but that's because we're waiting on the information for the horse barn. If the county says yes, you can have up to 2 horses, which is what we believe they may say. If that's the case, they're going to bump this up to $725,000 because that's going to add to the uniqueness and give it extra use. It's going to be worth a little bit more. So keep that in mind. It's hovering between $690 and $725 right now. We should find out tomorrow. So I'll try to remember to put it down in the pinned comment on, hey, does it allow horses or not? Is that going to be an extra space? Is that going to be a little hobby area, or is that going to be for some horses? Now, when it comes to cost of ownership, we've got taxes and insurance are always going to play a really big role. Last year's taxes were sitting at around $2,900, just shy of $3,000 per year. I do expect that to go up. So when you buy property here in Florida, they are going to readjust the value and readjust how much you pay in taxes once the new purchase price is in play. Then they'll readjust everything. So that is likely going to go up a little bit. Now, I know our governor right now is talking about getting rid of taxes or realistically lowering them. So the new paperwork that came out on that, they're not going to be eliminating taxes 100%. They're basically going to, for homesteaded property, so primary ownership, they're going to drop it drastically. What it ends up being, we don't know yet because it is still in the process of getting approved or denied. It's in the voters' hands, which I believe we vote on it in November, if my memory is accurate or if my information is accurate. So that $3,000 per year is with the property already homesteaded, which brings those taxes down quite a lot. If you're using this as a secondary property, maybe an investment property or something like that, they're going to go up even higher than that. So they'll go up when you purchase it either way. And if you're not primary residents, they will definitely be even higher than that. But realistically, I don't think it's going to be too cosmic, maybe add $1,000 or $2,000 at worst on top of that. The next thing that we've got to worry about is homeowners insurance. Now, the agent on this, Kathy, she did a great job. She already pulled a report. Insurance loves to see so much of this. Now, keep in mind, the insurance is covering 4 structures, 5 kind of. You can include the garage. I guess that's part of the main structure there. But it's both of these. It's a horse barn, and it is the RV out there, and then, of course, the RV hookup over here. All of it is in. So the insurance is going to be a little bit higher because this is kind of like insuring 2 properties instead of just 1. And so their insurance quote is $5,700, which is actually really, really good given the amount of stuff that's in here. And that's because of all the great stuff that they did. The new roof, new water heaters, new pool pump, like just everything all across the board is relatively new or basically brand new, within the last year or so, with a few components being a couple of years old at the most. If you guys like this home tour, I'm actually going to put an entire playlist up right here for you guys to check out a bunch of different other home tours in this area. I do videos every single week, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, because we are Central Standard Time over here in this part of Florida. I know it catches a lot of people off guard. So if you'd like to continue to see stuff just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then tap the bell, and it will actually notify you every single time we do another video. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, if you guys want to reach out, all of my information will pop up right here. Give me a call. I could definitely help you with your move here to the Emerald Coast. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.